The San Antonio Spurs eliminated by the Golden State Warriors in the playoffs. And what I learned about the Spurs, what I learned about this Spurs roster in the playoffs, is that there was a group of 4 tough guys who could absolutely beat Golden State and competed with everyone else. OMA, Rudy, Manu, and Patty. Fearless fighter even if he makes mistakes. They played hard with no hesitation. Spurs, they never found the 5th reliable guy. Green was generally terrible. Kyle just okay. Tony MIA, except home game. Except the home game there at home. Bertans, Forbes basically irrelevant. DeJounte barely visible, only half of one game. Paul barely contributing. It's amazing how those 4's tenacity allowed the Spurs to compete with great dignity with virtually no help from anyone else. You wish maybe if you're a Spurs fan that Rudy had started 8 to 10 games this season. He would have, the Spurs maybe would have finished 3rd. The Spurs went down swinging considering what has happened to them. It really showed, I think, the character of this team. They laid it out all on the court, even when facing adversity. Interesting to see what happens for the Spurs next year. I think this was Manu's last year. Who's going to be on the team next year? I think, LaMarcus carried the team there throughout this year. You hope Kawhi's situation could be resolved. Patty needs to be more consistent. Rudy needs to be more aggressive. Danny, what happened to you, man? Very inconsistent, 0 offense. Train harder. Tony Parker, man, we get it. You came back from a huge injury. Still need more rhythm. Need more rhythm. But this was a tough year for you guys, considering what happened. Injuries, adversities are all part of the season. I think all things considered, you Spurs fans should be happy with this team, considering your general history in the last 20 years. Hope all is well.